Now in the black box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the black box. Black box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Smackwood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
You know we still on these 7 C's, grateful all the time. Gratitude is always the attitude, Jeter. And I'm grateful at this moment because Capone News interviewed Ralow. So I guess Ralow is a very close affiliate with Fabulous. And I imagine Cam got, I don't know if I told the story on Cam's platform or if he just heard me tell it, but I told the story about seeing basically Fabulous confront Suge. And they got this title kind of switched around because it says Suge confronted Fabulous. But they talking about it, I had talked about it, and it feel good to like tell a story. You're the only one told it, bam, right? And then out of nowhere, years later, somebody else tell it, and it's basically the same exact story from the whole opposite. So with no further ado, let's see what Ralow say Fab and Suge had been up to.
I see at one point when you guys were out here on the West Coast, you guys ran into Suge Knight.
Oh yeah, we used to always run into Suge Knight, man. Suge Knight was trouble at this time. Like he was strong, no matter where you went. Like as soon as you land in LA, you rent a car with a hotel, like you got people that call in. So he'll know where you're staying, what rentals you got. Like you know what I mean? He know everything. Like he was strong at this time. But he was just always like a troublemaker, man. Every time we seen him, he always like, I remember him always coming to the club telling the DJ what to play. Yo, play my shit, man. You know, they put California Love on or something. It's like, it was like, damn, this motherfucker is just a troublemaker. Like, that's what he did until he started getting barred from the spots. Because everywhere he went, he was just a troublemaker. And he was strong, too. Like, he was strong, he was dangerous. Like, you know what I mean? You might see him one day with 50 Bloods, you know what I'm saying? Then you might see him with 50 Mexicans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had people on the payroll or whatever, but he was strong. Like, he was definitely strong at this time with Suge Knight, man. He wasn't nothing to be played with. But if he ain't like you or this and that, then you was in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he with you, you was good.
So now I seen he kind of dissed Fabulous on the radio one time.
Yeah, he was like, he kind of like dissed him. He told Angie, like, yo, put some gangster shit on. Like, you know what I mean? But she put on Fab, and he was like, nah, I don't mean.
See, these is like where the stories is foggy. I thought Suge was out there saying he wanted to start Death Row East, and they looking for artists, but not like no Funny Bunny Fab. I thought that's how, but that's the only like differences in the stories, little details like that on my mama.
No, I don't want no Hollywood shit, gangster shit. Like, you know what I mean? Then she changed it, put on like some jazz, some shit like that, and that was crazy. And then Fab called up to Angie like to talk to him, but he was already gone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then you guys run into Suge not too long after that in L.A.
I was there.
Yes. So that's when he came up to Fab and he was on some old, yo, I heard you was looking for me, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The way I seen it, we was standing outside the House of Blues. I guess he was the nigga in the passenger seat. They hit the corner in the little drop-top Benz. We was standing out there. They was driving to look to see where they was gonna park. The way I remember it, Fab noticed Suge and got Suge attention, basically, and brought the shit up. But I'm not saying he lying or nothing. This shit over 20 years ago. Either of us could be right or wrong on them little small details.
And he's like, yeah, man, I called up there because, you know, they put my song on, you saying Hollywood. Like, I ain't Hollywood, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and he like, yo, I respect you for that, little homie, because, you know, usually I run down to somebody and say, if they said something, they would say no.
And that's when Suge called Eastwood over with the big-ass two-way gray pager and told Eastwood to get the contact. They changed numbers. I bet you Eastwood got this nigga number. I mean, from back then he did.
Kept it real with me, man. Like,
It was
you know what I'm
Fab
saying?
number.
Like, you ain't back down, this and that, and that's what happened, man. Like, you know what I mean? He stood his ground. Like, yeah, I was just calling up there because you
He
said
did.
you don't want to hear no Hollywood shit. Like, I ain't Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I respect you for that, man. So we had a mutual, everything was good with Suge. Like, Suge was good, but if he ain't with you, then you was in trouble.
Then something happened at the mall?
Something happened at the mall with
See, now they going to another story, but I want to leave y'all with what I had to say. I think I told this story 4 years ago, and then I told it 2 years ago, and Fabulous like said some little shit in it to clarify, 'cause I think I used the word press or something. But I'm going to let y'all check that on your own. That's just confirmation. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Don't forget, gratitude is the attitude. Jeter witnessed this event, and although there were so many people there were only like, it was Fabulous's passenger, Fabulous, myself, and Suge are the only 4 people that actually heard the conversation. And I described how the sheriffs were in place in order to prevent us from bogarting our way into the venue. And of course, in the comments, you got queerdos that want to make all type of connections that are not relevant and act like, oh, I'm trying to say Fabulous' chest was poked out because it was police on deck. Nah, let me be a little more descriptive with the way the layout was. When Fabulous hit the corner to hit the House of Blues, we were standing in a street area to where he was surprised to see Suge. No, it was the first thing he saw. He was still in his car, didn't get to see the layout. We were standing in the street. The sheriffs was tucked so deep down the hill close to an entrance, they were behind the regular security and a mob of people attempting to gain entrance. The sheriffs had nothing to do with the way Fabulous approached the position. And I just want to clarify because Fabulous, it was posted somewhere, and Cuz tapped in and spoke his little piece on the situation, and through it all, he was trying to clarify that he didn't press Suge. Suge ain't that type of nigga that you can press. Y'all can read it right there for yourself. And he was just clarifying that he just spoke to him like a man. And I just want to reiterate, that's all I was saying. Everything about perspective and surprise about the way it went down was all based on the way I view Suge and I view Fabulous. And I just can't believe the general public can relate to what our general perceptions would be had we assumed Suge and Fabulous had a conversation about something that Fabulous didn't appreciate that Suge said, especially at this time. I had already moved around with Suge and encountered different celebrities that he had spoke ill of or negatively of or used their name in slight or spoke on them lightly. And when we it's like the energy be a certain way. Shaquille O'Neal, Exhibit, they names was thrown up just in our private conversations. Well, Exhibit name wasn't even thrown up. It was just, it didn't really matter because it was just the way I was pushing. But oh yeah, it was. Cuz spoke to Exhibit first in public in front of everybody, and I just followed suit. But with Shaq, it was spoke on behind, closed doors. When we seen Cuz, we deal with Cuz a certain way. So me just learning how it go and just my understanding of Suge in general. When he said what he said about Fabulous in New York, for one, shocked to see Fabulous be proactive in bringing it up in that environment. It was dark right there on that street. He was in it, all that, the sheriff's and police, they was way ducked off. I was aware of their presence, but Fabulous wasn't. He had just happened to hit the corner. Bam. Like I say, he didn't go all rah-rah as Suge. He just asked him as to why he would speak on his name in that fashion. And the surprise to me was not, it was that, that he got at Cuz first, but he didn't bark at Cuz, get all rah-rah, but he brought it up. He wasn't laughing, he wasn't playing, he wasn't smiling. The most surprising element was that Suge laughed it off and broke it down and was like, no, I didn't mean it like that, and things of that nature, when what he said was exactly what he said. That's all I was saying. Shout out to Loso for even tapping in and confirming that I wasn't just making it up. You digitalize, oh, Baba Mama, because it is what it is. I'm going to keep it factoids around here. I'm going to keep it a Google. I ain't going to never lie on nobody. What do I look like making something up? You feel me? Y'all know how it go out here, but I understand why he was trying to clear the air and make it seem like I wasn't putting no extras on what took place. I don't know where the word press came up. I don't know if I used that word. I may have. If I did, that would be extras. Cut and press should. But he hit a corner in LA, Hollywood, seen Suge unexpectedly, and immediately addressed some negative comments Suge made about him on the radio in New York very recently. And Suge did not react in a fashion that I would have imagined. And then that was my introduction to Fabulous outside as a regular hip-hop fan. And then, I always appreciated the way he stood on his square as a man.
We say Spider-Loc gave Black Wall Street a pass today. Yeah. So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
The culture, California set the trend of who we are today, man, in the South. The Crips started 50 years ago. You fast forward to 2020, man, you got niggas dying and killing down here behind Grape Street, behind Hoover Street, and they ain't never been and they ain't never going and they ain't never seen it. But they'll kill you behind it. They die represented. They hurt their mamas for it. They abandon their children to represent. You see what I'm saying? So Confucius once said, he who controls images controls minds. Y'all gave us these images.
Them G's don't play out, la la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is la la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
Royal Blue Dodger hat match with the blue ring. Royal Blue Chuck tees with big blue shoestrings. Not the hockey team, no, we the true kings. Infrared carbine, that's how we do things. Most of these niggas smoke la la, man. You can call this Los Scandalous a la la land. The home of Tookie, OJ and O'Shea. Think it's for play out here, nigga, okay. The G is over all, y'all just like to hate. And we know Dayton's old, but we just like to skate. We stay flossing from Carson to Slauson. The grass is greener from here to Pasadena. It's Southern California, but it's still gon' rain. Big bullets get wet and I feel your pain. We love to set, that's all we got out here. It's so cold in these streets that it's hot out here.
Them G's don't play out, la la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is la la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
It ain't a game out here, you find misery and pain out here. Homie, we hustling the summer sleet or rain out here. California, ride till we die for the skrill. We claim we do it for survival, but it's all for the thrill. Got to get it with it, spit it, hit it through your fitted, split it, bang on them, so they know that the hood did it, no mistaking. West side rider for real, it's like a demon that's inside us, that incite us to kill. Bang, bang, and lay our life down for the gang. I seen a nigga lose his life for trying to fight for his chain. It ain't a game, it's insane, the whole hood dysfunctional. Retaliation seems like the only time we punctual. That's real, cuz we drink and smoke drugs, but it's something about a gangster, cause bitches just love a thug. I think we got the downest hoes on the earth, the baddest bitches in the world, they come from right off the turf. La la land.
Don't play out, la la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is la la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
Nigga in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider-Loc. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider-Loc.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider-Loc.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Loke.
It's Spider Loke.
Spider Loke. Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Loke, wake and bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke, on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Bud, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Bud, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, cred.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!